Today we're with Chris Taylor from the Custom Taylor Band. I've played Frogfest for many, many years all over Central New York. How long have you been playing?
So it's going on 15 years.
Wow.
Because I know, where did it go?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it's funny, the country music field's kind of changed a lot, and your tried and true country fans maybe not quite so happy with where today's country music's gone. What kind of changes have you seen over 15 years of playing?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of changes, and you've seen a lot of artists come and go, I think, because of that. And I'd say this, the best part about being just a local or regional act is that we're able to change with those times. We're not really stuck into a certain thing. So, you know, whatever new music comes out, we play that. In Central New York, they want to dance. That's, you know.
Well, yeah, and that's unfortunately, and I guess maybe unfortunately is not the right word. I mean, you're playing clubs where people are out partying for the night, not a lot of just playing concerts, I guess. So it's a really party atmosphere where you guys are going.
Yeah, so when you do concerts, you'll put out more original material. When you're doing clubs, you want to play club songs, and you got
you're like a radio station playing the hits.
You play the hits. You play what they come to dance to, and the audience, the fans are not there judging so much the artist that you are as far as what you're writing or this or that. They're just there to dance,
And so over the course of 15 years, you've gone probably for playing a lot of Alan Jackson and George Strait, Florida Georgia Line, and
exactly.
And it's been amazing to watch the people who have influenced today's artists, like Sam Hunt and those guys.
Yeah, I was just thinking of him when you said that. It's like it's not typically what we would probably play, and some some of the older guys that are in my group. That's not but we play it because that's what people want to dance to, and we're trying to stay current. So
the Central New York band family is unbelievable. The camaraderie with you guys. I can remember talking to a new guy, and his name escapes me for now, who came into town 2-3 years ago or so. But he talked about how much you had helped him and helped him get into some clubs and stuff around Central New York.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that, because when I started, no one would get bands back then would not let you get up to sing. You come in. Can I get up to sing a song? No, It was very cutthroat, and I just never wanted to take that approach. So yeah, I've been helping mentoring a lot of young artists right now, and just showing them the ropes, putting a band together, booking gigs. There's a lot more to it. I think a lot of young people will look at TV today and see these TV shows and these singing shows, and boom, you're right there. They give you everything. They give you the band. They give you the song. They give you, that's not the way I was brought up in all this. I had to put it all together. I had to do my own flyers and posters, and get out there like a politician and get people to come to gigs. And that's really the way to do it. So I try to mentor them and just show them the ropes. It's fairly new. It's been out like 6 months.
So what was that experience like?
Oh, it's a great experience. Now getting on that level is, finding a producer.
Yeah.
It's all networking. You find a producer, and then that guy will surround you with great, people that play, like, for instance, JT Cornfloss, to throw a name out there. Well, he's the guitar player for Faith Hill. So that's the guy that played on the last record. I mean, he's like the A-lister guitar player in Nashville. He plays on, he's on Luke Bryan records. The last, it came out the same time as my record in August. So it's just, it's awesome to go in the studio, work with those. They're just regular people like us.
Yeah.
They're not nothing fancy, and we go in there and just make great music, and you can sit and watch and learn from them and what they do, and just a great experience. If you ever get a chance to do that type of thing, and that's another thing I tell the young artists, you can do that. As a kid, I didn't think I could be in Nashville recording, in a big studio, but you can, Well,
and I think today's technology helps that quite a bit too. It's cut down the expense of producing an album, more or less.
Exactly, yeah. And the fact that these guys are willing to work with the other artists that aren't just the big stars too, it's great. To them, it's a job. They come in, and you give them the material and they can play it. They can play anything.
So you go to Nashville and you cut the album and then sell it at your shows, I guess. Is that trying to get played on the radio can be very difficult to do.
Well, yes, and it's another thing to tell the young artists. You just got to know that going in. There's a certain format to people getting played. I mean, there's a lot of Nashville signed artists that are trying to get played, and that's what you do. But the thing for me is I try to base my local band off of what the Nashville guys do. So I try to follow what they do. If they're recording there, this is the kind of material that's current. You know, these are the songwriters you use. The same songwriters they're using.
Yeah.
You know, you might not. They got 300 songs. You know, you're not going to get the top ones, but you may get some right down here, and they may be just as good. I'm pretty content here. We do 140 shows a year in Central New York. We have so many fairs, festivals, fields.
Yeah.
It's just we have enough here that I can still work. You know, I may be in Cortland one night. I may be in Auburn the next night. I could be out here at the Tin Rooster. You know, and a different crowd. It's like a concert everywhere I go.
Well, and
I'm home every night.
On that subject, I guess we're shooting this on a Saturday morning, and you got home at 3:30.
Yeah, I had a show. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we played out in the Cortland area last night. You know, a packed bar, and yeah.
Well, we appreciate you going without sleep to come in.
But it's what you do. It's what you do
Yeah.
when you do this business, and you're playing that.
Well,
shows.
and that's what I was thinking too. You know, at least with the guys that are touring and stuff, you work a regular job just like anyone else does during the week, and you've got a family, and then you're playing on top of
Yeah,
that.
I forgot to mention that I did work like probably 10, 12 hours yesterday before I did the gig, right? Yeah.
So where do you find time to practice? You got to learn new songs on a pretty consistent basis.
I'm very fortunate to have the group that I have. Very talented musicians. And I know it's a shocker when I tell them we don't rehearse.
Really?
We do our homework, and
Yeah.
then we, like last night we played a new song for us. What was the new song? Ghana by Blake Shelton.
Oh, yeah.
We just played last night for the first time. So everybody does their own homework, and then we trust in each other. We get up there and we do our thing. We huddle for a second, and the way I present it to the audience is, you know, we all have families and day jobs around here. We're just local guys here. But we got a brand new song, and just picture you're just in my band room at home, and here we go. This is the first time we're going to present this to you. And that's probably the toughest part when starting a band. A lot of people want to know about starting a band. You got to build that team. You got to build that trust. You know, and you're like a family. And then everybody has their job they do. You know, one guy is going to do the set list. You know, I don't know what we're going to sing till we get there in what order.
Really?
This guy's job. You know,
Yeah.
He sets it up. You know, my guitar player. You know, the drummer's in charge of arranging things, you know. Rob Spagnoletti, great drummer. He arranges things and tells guys, okay, on this one you're going to play this, you're going to play what you're going to do here. That's his job, you know. I do the booking. And then the sound guy, you know, Mike Hanka's been with us. He, like you said, he's there 2 hours before we are, you know, and everything's set up when we walk in. So it's that having that team of everybody knowing their job and doing it.